The blueprint of steel. Why contract documents matter. You wouldn't build a house without a blueprint, would you? Same goes for steel structures, whether it's a skyscraper or a bridge. That's where contract documents come in. They're the roadmap, the rule book, and the recipe all rolled into one. Without them, you're building blind, and that's a recipe for disaster. These documents tell everyone involved what to do, how to do it, and what materials to use. They keep the project on track, prevent costly mistakes, and make sure everyone's speaking the same language. Think of it like this. You're building a giant jigsaw puzzle, and the contract documents are the picture on the box. They show you the final product, piece by piece, and just like that puzzle, every piece of a steel structure has its place. And the contract documents tell you exactly where it goes. So yeah, they're important. Actually, scratch that, they're essential. The big three: drawings, specs, and bills. Let's meet the key players. Structural drawings show the skeleton of the structure. Specifications lay down the law on materials and procedures. The bill of materials is the shopping list for every piece of steel. Together they form the foundation of any steel detailing project. Back and forth RFIs, change orders, and shop drawings. Construction projects are like a well-choreographed dance, but sometimes someone steps on someone else's toes. That's where RFIs, change orders, and shop drawings come in. RFIs are like clarifying questions. Something unclear, send an RFI. Change orders modify the original plan. They keep the project moving forward. Shop drawings show how to fabricate and erect steel. Deciphering the drawings, plans, elevations, and sections. Structural drawings can look like a foreign language if you don't know the lingo, but don't worry, we'll break it down. First up, we got plans. Imagine slicing horizontally through the structure and looking down. That's your plan view, showing you the layout of beams, columns, and other elements. Elevations are like looking at the structure head-on, showing heights and vertical dimensions. Think of it like looking at the front, back, or side of a building. Finally, we got sections. This time, imagine slicing vertically through the structure and looking at it from the side. Sections show you the guts of the building, revealing how different elements connect and interact. Section 5. Hidden clues. Notes and symbols in structural drawings. Structural drawings are full of hidden clues. Notes and symbols provide crucial information. Think of them as footnotes and annotations. Symbols are visual shorthand for structural elements. Deciphering these notes and symbols unlocks hidden information. Section 6. The rulebook, specifications, and their importance. If structural drawings are the blueprints, then specifications are the building codes. They're the rulebook outlining the specific requirements for every aspect of the project. They cover everything from the type and grade of steel to be used to the welding procedures and quality control measures. Ignoring the specs is like playing basketball without following the rules. You might think you're scoring points, but in the end, it's all for nothing. Specifications ensure consistency, quality, and safety in the final structure. They provide a framework for communication and collaboration, ensuring everyone involved is on the same page. Think of them as the legal contract between the owner, the architect, and the contractor, outlining the expectations and responsibilities of each party. Section 7. Detailers focus. Key sections in specifications. While specifications cover a wide range of topics, some sections are particularly relevant to steel detailers. The materials section, for example, specifies the type, grade, and quality of steel to be used, along with any testing or certification requirements. The fabrication section outlines the procedures for cutting, welding, and assembling the steel components, ensuring they meet the required tolerances and standards. And then there's the erection section, which covers the procedures for hoisting, placing, and connecting the steel members on site, including bolting patterns, welding sequences, and safety precautions. By paying close attention to these key sections, detailers can ensure their work complies with the project specifications and contributes to a safe and successful outcome. Section 8. Material inventory, understanding the bill of materials. Imagine walking into a grocery store without a shopping list. Chaos, right? That's what it's like trying to manage a steel detailing project without a bill of materials. This document is essentially a comprehensive inventory of every single piece of steel required for the project, from the largest beams to the smallest bolts. It lists each item's size, shape, length, quantity, and any other relevant details. Think of it as the recipe card for your steel structure, ensuring you have all the right ingredients in the right quantities. Without a well-organized bill of materials, you risk ordering too much material, which wastes money, or not ordering enough, which throws off your schedule and throws a wrench in the whole project. Section 9. Counting the cost bills and their role in estimation. Remember those cost overruns you hear about in construction projects? A lot of times it boils down to inaccurate estimations. That's where the bill of materials comes in handy. It's not just a shopping list, it's a budgeting tool. By accurately quantifying the materials required, the bill of materials forms the basis for cost estimation. Estimators use this information to calculate the cost of materials, fabrication, shipping, and even labor. This allows for more accurate bidding, better budget control, and ultimately a more successful project. So the next time you see a bill of materials, don't just see a list of numbers and descriptions. See it as a roadmap to financial stability and project success. Section 10. Seeking clarity, the purpose and process of RFIs. Even with the best intentions and the most detailed drawings, questions are bound to arise during a construction project. That's where RFIs, or requests for information, come in. Think of RFIs as a formal way of saying, hold on, I need a little clarification here. Maybe there's a discrepancy between the drawings and the specifications, or maybe a detail on the drawings isn't clear enough for the detailer to proceed. Whatever the reason, RFIs help to resolve ambiguities and prevent costly mistakes down the line. The process is simple. The party with the question, usually the contractor or detailer, submits a written request to the party who can provide the answer, usually the architect or engineer. Section 11. Adapting to change. How change orders affect detailing. Construction projects are like living organisms. They're constantly evolving. Change orders are a natural part of this evolution, reflecting modifications to the original design or scope of work. They can be initiated for a variety of reasons, such as unforeseen site conditions, client requests, or changes in building codes. While change orders are sometimes unavoidable, they can significantly impact the detailing process. Detailers must carefully review and incorporate these changes into their drawings, ensuring the steel fabrication and erection procedures are adjusted accordingly. This may involve revising existing drawings, creating new ones, and updating the bill of materials. Effective communication and collaboration between the detailer, the contractor, and the design team are crucial for managing change orders and minimizing their impact on the project schedule and budget. Section 12. Efficient review strategies for handling documents. Reviewing contract documents isn't about skimming through pages, it's about meticulous examination. Start by reading the entire document set, familiarizing yourself with the overall scope and requirements. Then dive into the details, paying close attention to areas relevant to your specific role. Use highlighters, sticky notes, and markups to flag important information, questions, and potential discrepancies. Don't be afraid to ask questions and seek clarification from the design team. Remember, it's better to address uncertainties up front than to make assumptions that could lead to costly mistakes down the line. Finally, develop a systematic approach to document control, ensuring everyone on the team has access to the latest revisions and updates. Section 13. Connecting the dots. Cross-referencing for accuracy. Contract documents are like pieces of a puzzle, and they only make sense when you put them together. Cross-referencing is the key to ensuring consistency and accuracy across all documents. For example, when reviewing a structural drawing, always refer to the specifications to confirm material requirements, welding procedures, and other details. Similarly, when reviewing the bill of materials, double-check the quantities and specifications against the drawings and specifications. By carefully cross-referencing information, you can identify and resolve discrepancies early on, preventing costly errors and rework down the line. Section 14. In conclusion, mastering the language of steel. Mastering contract documents is like learning a new language, the language of steel. It's about understanding the symbols, deciphering the notes, and interpreting the specifications. It's about asking questions, seeking clarification, and collaborating with the team. It's about attention to detail, meticulous review, and a commitment to accuracy. By mastering this language, steel detailers become essential communicators, translating design intent into buildable reality. They bridge the gap between the drawing board and the construction site, ensuring the final structure is safe, functional, and aesthetically pleasing. Section 15, the last word, why understanding matters. Dealing with contract documents can be a pain. It's a lot of information to process, but understanding them is crucial. It's the difference between a safe structure and a dangerous one, between a project on time and on budget and a disaster. So take the time to learn, ask questions, because the work you do matters. It matters to everyone involved.